Well, you know, Grandma, it was shopping time, and this time it was Home Depot. And I thought I did a pretty good job. I didn't buy a lot because plants have really went up in cost. But I'll share with you what I did buy. Now, keep in mind they had large tomato plants, but they were very expensive. And even these weren't cheap. These were $5 and something a piece. But that's cheaper than $15 or $20. So I have had terrible luck growing big tomatoes, so all I buy now are small tomatoes. This is the Husky Cherry Red, and as you can see, there's already tomatoes on this plant and flowers already on it too. Now this one is the Ramona. I can't pronounce it. I don't know why. It's such a simple. It's only 4 letters. You'd think I could get it out of my mouth. These are the Italian tomatoes. I do like these a lot, and we do buy them a lot. Now these have some flowers on them too, as you can see. And this here is the Super Sweet 100 tomatoes, and these are small tomatoes too. I don't buy any big ones. I've had zero luck growing big tomatoes. I don't know, I'm doing something wrong, or it seems like the small tomatoes hardly get any bugs at all, and maybe because they don't take as long to ripen, I pick them and they're fine. The bigger tomatoes take so long, by the time they're ready to eat, the bugs have already eaten them. Nope, I'm not buying them anymore. It's not worth it for me. I'd rather just buy the big tomatoes in the store. These are some Johnny Jump Ups, and I have the Sweet however you pronounce it. I can't speak English, you know that. And here's some more beautiful little flowers. Now I'm going to do some baskets, and I'm going to use a lot of plants that I already have here, but I want to add color, and I don't want to wait forever for them to come up with seeds. So, as you know, I am buying a lot of seeds now. These things just cost too much. These little seed 6-packs are small, and they were pretty expensive. When you see what I spent. Now I bought 2 different packages of sunflowers, and these have the Velvet Queens and the Dwarf Sunspots, the Italian Whites, and whatever those are. Anyway, and then I bought a package of Johnny Jump Ups. I'm going to throw them out in the yard, and for I can have a little more color. You know, and hopefully in the future I'll have so many seeds around this place I'm not going to have to buy much. And I love these sunflowers too, the Autumn Beauties, and I ended up buying a package of them. And I've never bought any of these Baby Blue Eyes, and I thought I would give them a try and see what they do and what they're like. Like I said, don't know anything about them. Okay, here's my bill. My tomatoes were $5.48, and the tomato plants were anywhere from $20 down to the $5.48. I decided to I could buy 3 tomato plants for the price of what one big one would have been. I don't mind if it's going to take 2 or 3 months to mature. Doesn't bother me at all. The 6-packs were $3.48, so they have went up way up in price. I think they used to be like $2.50 or something. Now they're $1 more. And the seed packets were a little bit more, not bad. Let's see. My sunflowers were $3.97 for a package. My Johnny Jump Ups were $3.97, and my other package of sunflowers was $4.97, and my Baby Blue Eyes were $3.97. Total bill, I had a $50 budget. I came in pretty close. $49.63. Yes, I had 37 cents left over on a $50 budget. Next time, I'm probably going to allow myself $80 because I have plenty of potting mix here, but I'm sure after this month, because I'm going to be doing a lot of hanging baskets, I'm not going to have any potting mix left for next month. So next month, we're going to give ourselves an $80 budget. I had my eye on 2 plants that I should have bought last month, but because I didn't want to go over my budget, I didn't buy them. And so if I find them, I'll let myself spend $100. But if I don't, I'm going to make it $80. You know, we got to put ourselves on some kind of a budget, because if you don't, you're just going to end up spending so much money, you don't know where the money's even going. And I have to tell myself, after May, I'm not buying any more plants or doing anything for the garden, because it is so hot here. People say, oh, you have a beautiful winter garden. Yeah, wait until summer comes. From now on until summer, my garden is going to start looking fabulous. As soon as we hit summer, our summers are so brutal and so hot out here, you're going to see plants dying, drooping, and not doing well. So I have made up my mind I'm going to get my yard looking the best I can, and by the end of May, I am done shopping for the garden. I'm not even going to go to a garden shop, because if I do, I'll spend money. And why spend money when you can't do it? The only thing I might go and buy, I might go buy some wooden chips to put over my my garden beds and stuff, and to keep the moisture in. That's probably all I'll spend money. That I might do all summer long, because that's expensive too. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to buy any plants. So enjoy what you see now, and I was so proud of myself getting in budget. And that isn't easy for me to do when it gets to the garden center. And I have some stuff to put in my hanging baskets. And what else am I going to put in those hanging baskets? I have tons and tons of spider plants, as you can tell. The spider plants love Southern California weather. And I have literally pulled all these spider plants out multiple times, and they just keep coming back. So I figured, why not just start filling up my hanging baskets? I have a lot of them. And I'm thinking about doing a garden sale in yard sale and plant a lot of these babies. I think that would probably be my best approach, because look at how many I have. They're everywhere. And no telling what I have back in there. I can't even really tell. So I'm going to thin a lot of stuff out and see what we can get done. Well, I hope you enjoyed our shopping trip today, and keep in mind, not everything I'm putting in the hanging baskets am I going to spend money for. I have the soil already I bought last month. I still have some left. And when I run out of that soil, then I'll have to wait for the next month, and I'll buy some more. Got to keep myself in some kind of a budget. And I think we're also going to be doing, I'm adding another savings post to my savings. And we're going to be doing 2 of those on the same day, the last Wednesday of the month. And I'm going to see how much money I can save this year. My goal is to try to get at least 500 to 1,000 more than last year. I'm going to add a little more to my savings challenges too. The dental is already 100 a week. I can't do any more than that. My vacation fund, I started at $40 a month. This last year in 2023, I was saving $150 a month. Starting in 2022, I had $150 a month. Starting in 2023, I'm going to be doing $200 a month, because I have about 2 cruises I want to go on, and they cost money. And you can do anything you want, even when you have very little income, if you learn how to save. So I'm putting myself in a tighter budget when it comes to my garden and my home decor. I'm going to still be spending money, and you're still going to see shopping trips. But I'm going to try hard to put some amount of money that I think I want to spend that month, and that's what I'm going to stay in. Depends on what I need to buy and what I want to buy, because I have a lot of everything. Like even doing these hanging baskets. Sure, I spent $50, but as you can see, I have lots of stuff that aren't going to cost me anything. And I have some other plants that I may end up doing later down the road next year that are all going to be 0 cost. So, we just do the best we can.